We have got you back this morning with what you need to know when it comes to winterizing your vehicle, because you know what, before you know it, we are going to be dealing with winter scenes like these behind me. News 8's Brian Spyros joins us live this morning from New Haven with some tips for everybody who's out there on a driver. Brian.
Well, hey, Keith, yeah, we are not ready for those winter scenes, but it's already getting cooler out, which means it will be frigid before you know it. There'll be snow on the ground, and you really want to stay ahead of the game and make sure your car is ready to weather the season ahead. Joining me this morning to talk all about it, Fran Mako. She's the spokesperson for AAA Northeast. We're going to get right to it, Fran. The first thing down here, tires. What do people need to keep in mind when it comes to tires and the winter weather?
Well, tire pressure is very important during the winter. You need to make sure that your tire pressure is at the proper level, because during the cold weather, tire pressure drops. So you check your manual to find out the proper tire pressure, and you check your tires at least once a month.
And you also want to make sure the treads are good on the tire as well for traction.
Yes, treads are good. You need to have good treads, especially during the winter. You can use the old quarter trick where you put the quarter in the treads in various parts to make sure that George Washington's forehead is covered. Consider buying or using snow tires during the winter rather than all-season tires.
All right, good advice. Next, I want to go to the battery. What do we need to keep in mind with this?
Batteries usually last about 3 years old. You should get them tested after 3 to 5 years. Make sure that the connections are tight. Make sure that there's no corrosion. If you have trouble cranking it, you should at least get it tested by a professional.
And if you have to buy a new one, pay attention to the cold cranking amps, because that gives you an idea of how well it will start in the cold weather. What other things should we be worried about with the car, especially under the hood?
Okay, your reservoir, you should have your washer fluid filled. There's an appropriate mixture, an antifreeze mixture that would be good to eliminate ice and snow.
Okay, good to know there. What about the windshield wipers?
Oh, good point. Windshield wipers are very important. In the middle of a raging snowstorm is not the time to say, maybe I should have replaced my windshield wipers. If they start to skitter or streak, you may want to consider replacing them or at least cleaning them with alcohol.
Okay, and very good. Down here, we literally have 10 seconds left. The safety kit, just name a couple things people should have with them.
A shovel, an ice scraper, a flashlight, kitty litter or sand for traction.
And obviously water and a blanket too, if yes, God forbid you become stranded somewhere.
That's right.
Great information, Fran, as always. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're going to have much more information about all of this on our website. Just head on over to WTNH.com. We are reporting live this morning from New Haven. I'm Brian Spyros. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.